What up, everybody? It's G Funky, the of HCP, and I'm here to talk about something I think is pretty damn funny. You know, the clown of boxing, all right? And what's going on with this guy, and how some people are actually taking this guy serious. I mean, I think the guy's a complete joke. But he reminds me of somebody, man. This clown reminds me of somebody. You guys know I'm a big pro wrestling fan, okay? And I know there's a lot of you guys out there that are pro wrestling fans as well. But if you go back as far as I do, you might remember there was an angle in the Memphis territory back in the 80s with Jerry the King Lawler and another celebrity, okay, who was trying to be a wrestler, right? His name was Andy Kaufman. Let's just go ahead and listen to what he has to say here, because you'll see by the time you get done listening to what he says, you'll know exactly who I'm talking about and why I'm even comparing him to this guy. So let's check it out right here.
You know what, Mr. Lawler? I've heard all these things you've been saying about me on television. You want to wrestle me? You want to wrestle me, Memphis style? All right, fine. I'm not afraid of you, Mr. Lawler, because let me tell you something. True, I only wrestle women, but I've wrestled women that are a lot bigger and stronger than you.
All right, so I'm sure you guys know who I'm talking about now, right? You heard what he said. I've only wrestled women, and that's what he was doing. He didn't wrestle an actual wrestler, but wrestled women. And that's what we got going on here with this clown that we see. Not boxing boxers, all right? He's boxing gamers, NBA players, you guys from the UFC that are retired that have no hands at all, can't do shit with the hands, all right? That's what we got going on here. And it wasn't too long before Kaufman got in the ring and Lawler got his hands on him and everybody got excited because, Lawler fucked him up, which is to be expected from a guy who only wrestles women. All right. Now, look, of course we know that wrestling is, it was all written in the storyline, whatever. But here's the thing. This guy, right, now I'm hearing reports that he wants to take on the disgrace to boxing. This guy is so disgraceful that he wants to fight that I've banned this guy from my channel. I don't even talk about him. I don't even want to mention his name. But this is the guy who they want to go after supposedly, right? I don't even believe that. Because even this disgrace will beat the living shit out of this clown, this new generation of Andy Kaufman, okay? That's what's going to happen here. All right? So let's just stop the cap. All right, let's stop the cap. This dude ain't fighting no professional boxer, all right? We know exactly what he wants to do. This is all about going after who, right? This has nothing to do with that, okay? He's not going to fight no pro boxer. I'm sorry. And if he does, it'll be the last time he boxes. I can almost guarantee it, all right? Because this is the type of thing, man, that you just don't mess around with. We say it all the time. You don't play boxing. But he's training hard. And, I don't care who he's training with and how hard he trains, okay? You don't just pick this up overnight and think that you can just beat up guys who do this their whole life, And, I've heard some people say things like, well, he's starting his career off like most guys. No, that's completely false, okay? I've lived with boxers. I grew up with some boxers. I went to elementary school with boxers. I know these guys my whole life. I've seen friends of mine who are professional boxers who died trying to make a living to become a professional boxer, okay? Believe me, these guys put in some real work, okay? Not this clown, all right? These guys had to, go through the amateur rankings, and while doing all that training for the amateurs to become a professional, going to tournaments, things like that, okay? Then they have to work part-time jobs to make money. Then they have to train, go to school, a couple of them. This guy don't got to do that. It's not even the same thing, man. These guys weren't fighting on pay-per-view. Like, this is nothing but Celebrity boxing. That's all it is. We know what it is, okay? Let's stop trying to compare him to a real fighter, to a real boxer, because he's not going to do that, man. I'm sorry. He's just not. And if he does, and they finally saying, you know what? Let's just see what he can do. He's probably going to get beat up, and then we'll just end the whole thing. Which is what I hope happens. I really do hope this happens. Because I would definitely love to see him learn a lesson and say, you know what? Let me leave this thing to the guys who really do this. Okay? But look, I understand this might make some people mad or whatever, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't give a damn. Who gets mad about this? All right, if you're that sensitive, then you know what? Hey, why don't you just, do
Now do
this?
yourself a fucking favor and get the fuck out!
You know? You can do that. Because at the end of the day, here on gfunkyboxing, all right? This is the way it gets ran. This is the way shit gets done around here, okay? On this channel.
I'm the motherfucking fucking one who calls the shots.
All right? So, anyway, figured I'd have a little bit of fun with this. And, hey, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'm out. Real quickly, one more thing before I close it out. I don't want to hear this stupid crap about how I'm just jealous because of his money and all this other stuff. Come on, what are we? In elementary school or what? Let's just stop it, all right? Let's stop it. And yeah, that's really all I got to say because I know that that's what's going to come in the comment section. So, all right, now I'm really out.